The book of Job literally proves that you have free will. In the book of Job, right? Job is super devoted to God. And I'm pretty sure that God and Satan make a bet. If I get any part of this wrong, correct me down in the comment section down below. But pretty much God and Job make a bet, right? Satan is like, hey, yo. I said God and Job. God and Satan. They're like, yo, Satan's like, yo, he's so devoted to you, yeah. But if I make his life go bad, he's not gonna be devoted to you no more. And God's like, yes, the freak he will. Do your worst, just don't kill him. You feel me? So pretty much, Satan makes his life go to he double hockey sticks. You know, his life is just not the best no more. You know, like everything is just falling apart. You know, he lost his wife, kids, all that. But guess what? Even though that wasn't his choice, no, that was all God's plan and God's will. God let all that type of stuff happen. It was still Job's choice to have faith in God or not. And guess what? If it was God's plan for Job to have faith in God, then that means that everybody who doesn't have faith in God, that's also God's plan. It's also God's plan when you don't have faith in God, you know? So that means if you never have faith inside your life and you go to hell, that was all God's plan anyway. But we should already know that that's not true. This is why God literally let Job be tested because he knows, okay, you know what? Job seems very devoted to me, but I still want him to use his free will to say, I want to stay devoted to you. So according to natural law, I'll let his life go bad, and then we'll see what the freak he chooses to do, if he chooses to follow the law still or not. Because it's just like in real life, right? If your whole entire life goes bad, you may not have full control over that. But if you choose to break the law, that's still your choice. And then you're going to go to jail. But you could choose to be like, you know what? I'm going to follow the law still. I'm going to choose not to rob people and stuff like that. I'm going to still do this. It's the same thing here. He could have been like, my life is going bad. F God. God ain't doing. But he chose to have faith in God. That was his free will. That's why it's literally a test. If you're taking a test, then it's up to you to pass it, right? It's whatever you choose to do that makes you pass the test, right? That's why it's a freaking test for you to exert your own free will upon this test, and your own intelligence. And it's all you. It's all you choosing this stuff. So the book of Job actually proves that you have free will. People just don't understand where their free will lies. People think that free will means that you control everything inside your life, and it's like, no, sometimes things go bad according to natural law, and that is God's plan. When things go bad, it's not just random. Like, there's a reason why it happened. It was allowed to happen. But how do you want to respond to it? That's where your free will lies at, you know? You can choose how you want to respond, because natural law is letting these things happen to you. That's why it's all God's plan and God's will. When random things happen, they're not actually random. They're manifesting a certain way according to nature and how things are supposed to manifest. It's just that you may not like it, and therefore you may respond in a negative way. But that's all your choice to respond in a positive or in a negative way. That's where your free will lies at. And people don't want to accept that. And I'm going to make a video going more in depth about why people don't want to accept that they have free will. I'm going to get on this topic, on this free will topic, because I didn't think I was going to get this much backlash. You feel me? And it's like, dang, y'all just don't understand for real. And I get it. You've been told all your life that you don't have free will, but you actually do have free will. And you already knew that for real. It's just that you needed somebody to actually tell you, like, yeah, you have free will. And now you're going to get it. Especially if you're a truly devoted Christian who understands that Job had to use free will to be devoted to God and stuff like that. The same way that you should be, you feel me? You should choose to be devoted to God, and that's your free will and stuff like that. And also, I want to say something real quick, bro. When Jesus Christ said that the kingdom of God is within, right? What do you think he meant by that? And people may believe in that idea, but do they actually experience that idea? Because if they did, they would start understanding a lot more of what I say. But it's like, whatever. It doesn't really bother me because the ones who understand, the ones who don't. And it's like, I'm just going to spark people's minds and stuff like that and just make them think. Because clearly the book of Job shows you that you have free will. Was it not Job's choice to have faith in God? That was God's plan. So is God's plan for you to not have faith in God when you don't have faith in God? And if you go to hell because you never have faith in God, was that all God's plan also? And if it is, then it's like, what's the point of anything? What's the point of the Bible? What's the point of having tests and stuff like that? What's the point of, trying to save people if it's not even a choice to have faith in God or not? You see what I'm saying? You got to understand what the free will actually lies at. That's the complication. That's the problem that people are actually having. They want to control everything, not, but you do control how you react to things. When things go bad, that is God's plan. I'm not saying that that's not real. I'm saying that the way you chose to act, you feel me? You had control over that. Now, if you're not fully conscious, then you have less control because you never found the kingdom of God. But if you find the kingdom of God, you're gonna have more choice. You're always gonna choose the right thing naturally. It's like in real life when you're like, oh yeah, you know what? The law is actually good. I'm a good person. Let me follow the freaking law. You can choose not to, but because you have a certain understanding, you're gonna follow it anyway. So it's like, yeah, it's only when you have like a half understanding, like you understand the laws, but you don't understand your true nature and the kingdom of God stuff. Therefore, you can actually choose to break the law if you want to. But when you have a firm understanding, you're gonna follow the law anyway. So it's like, yeah, but it's still your choice though. You're just a naturally good person who wants to be a good person in society and follow the laws. That's all it really is. But I hope you get it. If you don't get it, then it's like, just don't attack me because you don't get it. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, leave me alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. But it's like, yeah.